very windy today, so I think this is going to be a good spot because there's no dead standing around. I think we're going to be good to go. My cousin Rob, or as we call him, Robbie for short, he's going to be out here tonight, here in a couple hours, so I'm going to try to get everything set up. I'm just going to do a plow point from this tree, and he says he's going to bring just a tarp so he can run a plow point going that way. But anyways, enough jabbering, let's just get her going. Alright, now that that's done, we got the shelter all set up. This is that plow point that I showed you guys how to set up a couple videos ago, which if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link down below. You can check that out whenever you're done with this video, but it only takes a few minutes to set this up. It's my favorite tarp shelter, as you all know. I'll use this in the summertime, wintertime, doesn't matter. It's good for any season. But this piece of land that I'm on now is actually my cousin Robbie. His family owns this. It's only like 80 acres of woods, so I'm not too far from the road, so I apologize that if you guys hear any motorcycles or cars going by, but I'm pretty much at the back part of it. There's some trees back there that have purple on it. That's the neighbor's woods, so we're not going to go past that. But it's yeah, I'm not too picky about where I camp. You know, I've camped 10 miles deep in a national forest, and I've camped, you know 500 meters from the road like I'm doing now, so I'm not that picky. As long as I've got trees to work with and a water source somewhere, it don't matter to me. I'm just happy to get out of the house. But speaking of water anyways, I'm gonna go fill up my grill here over at the creek. Thank God it rained, because we came out here scouting last weekend, me and my cousin Robbie, and there was no water. It's been dry, so. But on my way in here I checked it out, and there is a nice little stream going through there, so I at least got some water for tonight. But anyways, I'll go show you the creek. It's gonna be fun every time I have to go get water. Okay, so I think it's about time to get a fire going. It's pretty cloudy, so I can't see the sun, but it's 4:30 right now, so we got a couple hours of daylight left. But I did find this down tulip poplar and cut a piece of it off. Found it right over there. It hasn't been down long because it still smells really green. I mean, it could work for a bow drill, but I'm not going to do a bow drill in this video. But I am going to use the bark off of here and make a bird's nest out of it. Maybe do a Flint and Steel fire. I may hold off because I don't know if Robbie's ever tried a Flint and Steel fire before. I want to see if maybe he wants to try it. So I'll go ahead and get this all processed down, make a bird's nest, and maybe get a bunch of sticks, get a fire lay going, and I'll probably shoot him a text, see if he wants to do it or if he wants me to go ahead and get the fire started. So now it's still a little green in here, but I think I can make it work. I mean, I am a fire god after all. Right, Sean Kelly? Okay, now I think I got this processed down enough. And you want it to be about the size of a softball, which is about like that. Now what I'm going to do is take all this fine stuff, all these fine pieces, and just put them right inside here in the middle. Just kind of scrape with your hands. Put all that inside. Think of it as like a coal extender. Like if you have your coal in there from a bow drill or a piece of charred punk wood, it really ignites really quickly. It kind of extends that coal and helps ignite some of the coarser material that surrounds it. So we're going to scrape all that up as best we can and get it in the middle here. Okay, so I'm going to go at an angle here from the entrance of my shelter and just go one solid step. That's going to be where I put the fire, right here. I am going to have to move all this around because it is somewhat dry, so I don't want to catch the woods on fire. I haven't heard from Robbie, so I'm just going to get a bunch of sticks together and maybe if I hear back from him, see what he wants to do. And if not, then I'll go ahead and get the fire going myself. So. Alright, well I just got a hold of Robbie a little bit ago. He's going to be another 45 minutes. So he said he wants to start the Flint and Steel fire, but he told me to go ahead. I think I may still give it a little bit more time. We've probably got another hour of daylight left, so we'll just see what happens. If it starts getting too dark, I'll go ahead and get the fire going, but we'll hold out a little longer for him. He had to go to some dinner or something with his family, so I can't blame him on that. Okay, so I've taken a bunch of sticks and just broke them here. I'm just going to build a little platform, leave some space in between the sticks. This is really sandy soil, so I want to make sure air comes up from underneath and just keeps feeding that bird's nest as it's lighting. So just build a little platform here, get that off the ground, get our bird's nest ignited, and we'll just fold everything on top here. Alright, so since I'm waiting on Robbie, decided to go ahead and set up my bed here. The only thing I would have done different is I would have brought like a space blanket or something to put underneath this pad to kind of protect it. But this is really sandy ground, so it's going to be soft. I went through and kind of made sure there wasn't any roots or anything kind of sticking up. So this is my current situation. Oh, yeah. You know, like I say in every video, I really can't lay down like this because every time I do not want to get up. I'm a side sleeper. This is how I sleep. I turn this thing up on its side and kind of, there we go. That's smoothing it right there. I want to bring that lead lenser light right here. That way I can reach it from being on the ground. So we'll move that right there. That way when I wake up in the middle of the night, all I got to do is just hold that and I got light in here. All right, man, this is what I'm talking about right here. I put another toggle right here, that way I could bring my bag down here. So let's see, I've got the new Pathfinder titanium grill. It's going to be coming out October 30th. So I'll give you a little peek at that. Oh, if I don't lose my balance. There you go. We're going to cook up a ribeye on this tonight. That's the only way to do it. You get a new grill, got to cook you up a ribeye. So we got a bunch of new cookware here that's all titanium. We've got the cup, the skillet, and the new bottle. All titanium, all lightweight. I think this skillet only weighs 2.6 ounces. That is crazy. It doesn't even feel like I'm holding anything right now. But anyways, we'll talk a little bit more about that stuff later. One thing I want to test, which I should have tested before I brought it out here, was to see if this ready rice would fit down in there. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Because what I like to do, I like to bring these rice that you cook in the microwave, the 90 seconds, and I'll put some water in this thing and then shove this down in there and just kind of, you know, heat the water up. You don't have to let this boil. I just kind of, you know, let it get good and hot and then take it off and let it sit for, you know, a few minutes, and then it's normally nice and soft. And yeah, this should, let's see, so here's the ribeye, and this is going to be plenty of rice. I think me and Robbie will split this in half, and if he wants, I'll split this ribeye in half with him. But I think he said he was going to bring some food. I don't know what he's bringing. You know, this thing is really small, but one thing I've noticed is when I bring my other skillet, when it's just me, I don't cook a whole lot of food. Like, I don't need a skillet this big in my backpack, so this would be perfect. I mean, I could cook bacon in here, and, you know, I may just have to cut the bacon in half, but I'll cook, you know, a couple slices of bacon in there, move them to the side, cook some eggs. This is perfect for one person. So it's got the locking handle on it, and all you got to do is slide back, pinch, folds up real nice. All right, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this fire going. It's getting dark quick. So I've got my flint here, my knife, and my tin of charred punkwood. Let's get this bad boy going. There it is. Okay. Yep, it's going. Okay, so, oh, there's a few of them lit there. Honestly, there's not much punkwood left. I may just go ahead and dump some of that in there like so instead of grabbing a piece. We'll just go like that. Okay, that's an awful lot, but it'll work. Alright, if you see me do it before, you just kind of take it easy at first. Pay attention to wind. It's about to go already. There it is. Put it on that platform that we built. Lay the sticks over top of it. Yeah, there's pretty much only a little bit left, so we'll just dump all that in there. I can make some more anytime. Well, Robbie's here. We've got his tarp all set up. He's running the same deal as I am. A little plow point here. He's already ate a steak today, ain't you? Yeah. Yeah, because he had to spend time with family. You gotta get your priorities straight, buddy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just messing with you. Oh, hold on. Here. I'm just going to tighten this up for you. See it, bring that up like that.
Oh yeah.
Tighten this tree. Another Marlin spike fish here. Bring it around, feed the tree. The only thing is when you do this, sometimes you may need to readjust your corners there. You see how that one's kind of loose now?
Yeah.
So we can probably take this one out. Oh, you got that sucker in there. Kind of tighten it up a little bit. You got that axe somewhere? It's right over there, you see it? Yep. Spent a lot of time down here as kids, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Well, mostly you, this is mostly, but see, Grandma's land and this one almost connect, or did back in the day. So we'd go from Grandma's house straight over here and back. All right, well, I'm thinking we need to get some more sticks and really kick that up. That way we get a nice bed of coals and then we can cook. So you don't want none of this ribeye that I brought?
No, buddy. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I already have mine.
Well, hey, you ain't got to say sorry. Now I'm happy. I don't have to share my ribeye.
Right?
I love you, cousin, but hell, if I can get away with eating it all by myself, I'm going to. What'd you say? go, Pete.
Right.
Oh, yeah. This stuff is good, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I set our tarps up like this because the wind was going that way, so I thought I'd blow the dang smoke away from us, but it's shifted on us. Should have known that was going to happen though. Alright, this is that new titanium cup. Put that in there. And Uncle Ben's ready rice. Shove that sucker down there. Heat that up. And our new Pathfinder grill. Alright, try that. We've been drinking out of this creek water pretty much all our lives, and it is some nasty stuff, and he didn't believe that the grill could make it clean. Had to smell it before he tried it.
That's good.
It's not bad, is it? I'm telling you, that thing is awesome.
Yeah, I know what that creek tastes like. I drank it as a little kid.
It's pretty gross.
It tastes really good.
It looks pretty gross down there right now.
Oh, yeah.
What little water's in there. I know that you already ate, but I'm telling you, you're going to want some of this when I'm done. This is that Conrico's Creole seasoning. Actually, Bo Deer, a subscriber of mine, came to the basic class a few weeks ago. He knows how much I love Cajun food, so he gave me that. So thank you, Bo Deer. I appreciate it. And I told you I'd put it in a video. We're going to put a bunch of this on there. This is going to be spicy. Alright. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Let's see here. Look at that, buddy. I'm going to make you take a piece of that. And you're going to love it. So you were saying earlier, Robbie, that these are titanium, so they cool down quicker?
Yeah.
Well, I literally just took this off of the thing like 2 minutes ago, and this is already cool right here.
Yeah, while the stuff inside's hot.
While the stuff inside's hot. So that, in theory, I should be able to grab right here.
Yeah.
And take it off. Only right here will be hot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I remember right.
Dude, that is awesome. Look at that.
Yeah.
Then right there is pretty hot, and then right here it's freaking. That is awesome. I'm a fan of titanium now. All right, so it's sacrilegious to just cut right into that. We gotta let it set for 5 minutes, right?
Something like that. If I remember right. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's get this sucker kicked up. The only thing I knew about titanium was that it was lightweight,
And
like
developed
super
by
light.
NASA, if I remember right too.
What is it?
Developed by NASA.
Developed by NASA? Well, then it must be good, yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, so where'd you guys go to eat?
Kleps Steakhouse.
Oh, Kleps?
Yeah.
I haven't ate there in years, man.
I don't normally mess with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Spanish rice, man. That's what I'm talking about. So the only thing I'm not going to use tonight is the skillet, but I'll use that tomorrow. I use this just to heat up some water earlier and make some pine needle tea. You don't have a whole lot of pines out here.
No, not a lot of pines.
No.
No way.
Yep.
You never had pine needle tea. It's pretty good.
It ain't horrible. I mean, it's not like delicious, but it's got a crap ton of vitamin C if you cook it right.
Yeah, that's what matters there. Really.
I think, you know, people on ships back in the day, they used to make people, they treated scurvy.
Scurvy, yeah.
Yep. So they would drink pine needle tea and it would help with that. So anytime I get a chance to, I just drink a little bit of it. The trick is not to boil the needles. Get the water like really hot and then take it off and then put the needles in, just let them sit.
Like steaming it in a way.
Yeah. Just kind of steeping it, I guess is what it's called. But a lot of people will boil them and that kind of destroys the nutrients. So just basically earlier I heated this up. I didn't get it on camera, but I heated this up and then just drop a handful of needles in there and just let it set for like 10 minutes or whatever, and drink it. All right, buddy. It's been a few minutes, but I'm not waiting anymore. Little bug. I didn't know what kind of bug that was. Ooh, that sucker's medium rare, buddy. Hope you don't mind a little blood. I'm gonna, since you're my guest, hold on. Since you're my guest, buddy, try that. Tell me what you think. You approve?
Oh, yeah. Delicious.
You want some more of this? Or are you good?
You go ahead.
All
I
right.
ate dinner just a little bit ago, but that is really good.
Hell yeah. Pardon my language. Mmm. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, pretty good.
Thanks again, Bo Deer. Man,
My seasoning good.
it is very good. I love Cajun food, man. That's my deal.
Same here. I'm a Cajun fan. I have a love affair with Tabasco. That's my go-to.
Yep. Mine's just cayenne, dude. I eat cayenne on everything.
Yeah, I like it too.
Wow. That's freaking awesome.
It's good.
Sure you don't want another piece, buddy?
I'm sure, buddy. You go ahead.
All right.
It's your nutrients.
I haven't ate much today.
All right.
I always try to take the family out to eat, just someplace quick, not really at a restaurant, but when I'm making these videos, I'll take them out to eat just to spend a little time with them. Like today we went to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I told that lady who gave us the food, I told her, I said, whoever is running the drive-thru in this place should be running the government. You know, have you ever been to Chick-fil-A?
Never, but I mean,
You'll be the 40th car in the back,
Yeah.
and you'll be out of there in 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
There is no waiting at Chick-fil-A, dude. I swear to God. You will be in and out of there in no time.
I've ate across from the restaurant and I've watched them. They go through pretty quick. Clockwork.
They're so efficient. I'm cavemaning it right now, buddy.
Right.
I don't even care. We don't care about proper etiquette right here. I don't want that piece, so that's nothing but fat. Get in there. We don't want all that.
Sister, she'd love to eat that. She'd eat that.
Oh, I can't do that.
I can't either.
If there's a little bit mixed in there, it's all right, but just one big old glob of it, no thanks. I will say that is one of the best steaks I've ever made in my life. Now we're just going to clean it. We're just going to throw it on top there. I was enjoying that steak so much, I forgot I had this rice over here.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I did, dude. I started on that steak, and I'm like, nothing else matters. Probably the other thing that I make that I probably like better is I'll take this Spanish rice, and then I'll cook up a freaking tuna steak, like a real thick one.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll take the tuna steak, I'll take the rice and put it in on the plate, and just take the tuna steak and just break it up in pieces and mix it all together.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Next time we come out here, I'll make that for you. Well, actually, next time we come out here, we're going to have the wall tent up.
yeah.
We're going to do a series of wall tent videos. We're going to set the wall tent probably right here is a good spot.
Yeah.
There's plenty of wood out here to use. I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. So that's one thing we'll make is I'll make some tuna steaks and some Spanish rice. We'll have that wood stove.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I'd like to try that in. That'd be nice.
Another meal I make a lot at the wall tent is cube steak smothered in cream of mushroom soup.
Oh,
Yeah, with mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's my deal right there. Yeah, it's about that time, ain't it?
What?
Bedtime.
Oh, 9 o'clock. I know it took forever to get back over here.
Is it about 9 o'clock?
I think so.
I can't get my stuff out of my pocket. It's 8:41, yeah. I'll be up for a little bit longer. You know, Grandpa Waggle always said once you hit 30, it's all downhill from there, and he wasn't lying.
All right.
I'm 3 years into being in my 30s, and remember the days when we could stay up till 6 in the morning, go to sleep at 6 and get up at 7 and go to work?
Yeah.
And then do it again?
No, time I was 23, 24, that was over.
Yeah. I miss those days.
Here I am, 34, waking up before the alarm clock goes off 5 in the morning.
We're getting old, Robbie. We never thought we'd say that, huh?
No.
Yeah.
In bed 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm grumpy if it goes past 9, you know. Oh, Lord, what have I turned into?
Yep. Those were the good old days. So it's 7:15 in the morning. Robbie just left because he had to leave at 7 this morning, so he woke me up just to let me know he was taking off. And I laid there for a few, and yeah, I think it's time to get started. Still got a nice bed of coals going, so I think I'm gonna cook me up some oatmeal and heat up a little bit of coffee, and then probably start packing up and get out of here. But you know, my first night under the Pathfinder tarp, it was awesome. It's a great tarp. The wind really picked up and it held well, and it started to sprinkle there for a few minutes, and even with my head on this side of the shelter, I didn't feel any rain come in. Of course, it only sprinkled for literally a minute, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, so I guess I'll get this fire kicked back up just a little bit and get some food in my belly. Alright, I'm gonna scrape some of these red hot coals down here on this flat part. Used quite a bit of wood last night because it did get a little chilly, so okay. Alright, we'll put this Pathfinder grill back on here. Get rid of that piece. Some of these nice red hot ones down in there. Okay. Alright. And got my water ready for my coffee. Let's see. And the Pathfinder skillet. I'm just gonna cook up some oatmeal. I'm just gonna put some water in this and get the water nice and warm, and then just throw the oats in it. Oh, I've got some Kodiak Cakes oatmeal chocolate chip, so I'm pretty excited about that. Might help if I put some water in it first. Where's my grill? There it is. Alright, I'll put that on there. With just a little bit more water. Okay, so that water is hot enough for the oatmeal. Let's just go ahead and pour that in there. That's a little runny, so what I'm going to do is grab another one. Thicken that up really good. And then the directions say to just let it sit for a few minutes and then enjoy. It smells really good. So we'll just kind of set that off to the side and kick this up, although that is starting to bubble just a little bit. So the coffee will be ready around the same time that the oatmeal is. And then I'll relax, let the sun come up just a little bit, and then start packing up. Okay, so coffee's been in there sitting for about 4 or 5 minutes now. So I'm gonna take this press here and get me some coffee. Okay. Smells great. It was a great night though. It got a little chilly there for a little bit. I looked at the weather and it was down to about 45. But with this wool anorak and my wool blanket and sleeping pad and everything, I stayed pretty warm. I changed into a minus 33 merino wool socks, and those they kept my feet nice and warm. So, yeah. So let's talk a little bit about this cookware set. The titanium is so lightweight, it doesn't even feel like you're holding anything. This skillet itself is only like 2.6 ounces. The only thing you didn't really see in action was the bottle itself, but same deal, super lightweight. I did heat up some pine needle tea earlier, and that water went to a boil really freaking quick, and I had that fire going really hot, and there's no warping or anything like that going on with the metal. So I must say, you know, this is a great cook set. I'm all about quality and price point, and the quality and the price is just right. So if you guys are interested in these, they won't be out until October 30th, but I'll leave a link down in the description of this video and all of my other videos that'll take you straight to my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. And on there to have all the gear that I use and recommend. 95% of the stuff that I use here today is, you know, from Self-Reliance Outfitters. Great company, make good products for a good price. So this tarp here, you're going to be seeing a lot more of it. So if you need gear and you also want to help support the channel, just get on there and get you some gear. Once again, that link will be down below. But anyways, the sun's starting to come up, so I'm going to start packing up a little bit and then hit the road. I'm going to make sure this fire's out real quick and get out of here. Now I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who just kind of throws everything back in the pack, stuffs it in there, and then deals with it later. Like when I'm at home the night before I'm going to go out on a trip, you know, I'll make everything nice and folded and make sure everything's got its place. And then when it comes time to go home, like this morning, I just take everything and just throw it in there and say, yeah, I'll deal with it later. I know I'm not the only one, am I right? I had Robbie bring out my other grill. I told him to stop by the house and get it for him. So I got a couple extra things that I had him pick up for me on the way out here that I have to take back with me. Well guys, we're almost to 20,000 subscribers. So I just want to thank you for that, and I imagine that my next video will probably be my 20,000 subscriber special. So, because I won't be able to come out with a video next week, and I'm pretty sure that I'll pass that mark by then. Next week I'm going to be at the Pathfinder school for a basic class. Shout out to the few of you subscribers of mine that are going to be there. I'll see you then. I apologize for the train noise. Like I said, I'm not that deep out here this time. Be sure to check out my links down below in the description box, and follow me on my social media accounts. I post pictures all the time on there, and a lot of stuff that you won't see on YouTube. So I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I appreciate the support, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.